Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here with a book review. The book that I'm going to be reviewing is When Sea Becomes Sky by Gillian McDunn. And this was a book that I thought was going to really concentrate on one area, but it turned out taking a completely different direction, and I think that it did a good job executing that, while at the same time also staying true to the landscape that it created in the first place. I actually read this a few months ago. I'm catching up on the potential Newbery nominee books that I read. I read 5 of them, and it turned out one of them got an honor. But unfortunately, this was not one of them, but I felt that this was of good quality. When Sea Becomes Sky is first-person narration of Rebecca Wheeler. She goes by Bex, and the adventures that she has with her younger brother, Davy, and their cat, Squish. They take their boat, True Blue, and row it to the thumb of Pelican Island. They are immersed with the nature that is around them. That includes the otters named Fritz and Opal that come and frequently visit. They're surrounded by crabs. They like to go up in the trees. Davy enjoys eating his yellow M&Ms. He brings a jar, and he picks out all the yellow M&Ms and puts them in a jar, and he'll eat them while he shares some with Bex. This particular summer presents quite a few challenges, one of which is the drought that's taking place. And as the drought continues to take place, the water level goes down, and they discover what looks like a statue. And it begins to reveal itself as being such, and the question at hand becomes, where did it come from? And the other hurdle is the fact that the town has viewed Pelican Island as being a great tourist attraction, and so they are planning to build a bridge that goes right over the thumb and puts their favorite place to go out and spend time to themselves in jeopardy. And so throughout the piece, Bex and Davy are making effort to find a way to see importance in the statue and also prevent, or at the very least delay, the bridge project from taking place. In the meanwhile, we have a great supporting cast as well. You have Bex, who's very much a go-getter, knows what she wants. She's a little bit stubborn and perfectly flawed, but at the same time, that's exactly what makes her likable. Her brother Davy is a source of wisdom, and he serves as somewhat of a rock to Bex, and kind of reminds me of Charles Wallace from A Wrinkle in Time. Their mother is a biology teacher who does research during the summer. Their father is a ferry boat operator. We also get a glimpse of Bex's friend Millie, who comes to the area during the summer, and Bex and Millie were best friends, but because of an incident that took place the summer before, they had a bit of a falling out, and Bex stopped hanging out with Millie. And then Millie's grandmother, Mrs. Okoye, who owns the grocery shop in town, is also a noteworthy character. Maybe not incredibly noteworthy, but she has a scene where she displays how outgoing and enthusiastic that she is and has always been. This book is brilliant in not just how it tells the story, but how it also utilizes the art and craft of storytelling. And that it fleshes out the characters very well. It develops an enriching but yet believable atmosphere. It takes all of the concepts that come with creating a piece, and then it turns it on its head and creates something even more unique. I think that the biggest thing that sticks out is the direction that this book took. Because I had an idea as to what way it would go, but it turned out to be something completely different. It does really deliver its message, but the way in which it does it, and even with the risk that it takes, it's able to really create something that really sticks with you as a reader. The subject matter is definitely heavy within this piece, but I do feel that younger readers should be able to dip into this and get something out of it. And this book sets very high expectations for itself. Again, McDunn really gambled on whether or not the risks that she was taking were going to pay off. I think that she does do her best to fulfill them and accomplishes a lot. And I would like to see this book accomplish much more in the years to come as more people are able to come across this book and read this book. I gave this 4.5 stars out of 5. I think that it was very good, and I highly encourage people to check it out and engage in the adventure that she sets up. I think that this is something that's really going to ultimately stick with people. I think that when you see the direction that it takes, you may begin to look back and start asking questions, but the fact that I didn't see what was coming, I think was a job well done. And I think that it makes me want to read more of what McDunn has to offer. I want to thank you for tuning in this video. I hope you check out some more videos from our channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you really like what you see, please support us on our Patreon, for the money that we make will allow us to provide you, the viewer, with even more great content. For now, keep reading.